Welcome to the Thursday, November 6th morning update. And well, yesterday was an interesting day. Before we get into that, the lighting's a little different. I've been fooling around with it. I got some new LED panels and I can't figure out quite what looks good. So today we're two-toned and we'll see how that goes. So anyway, we had elections yesterday. Democrats did pretty good. In places where Democrats should do pretty good, there's really no reason why they shouldn't win. Places like New Jersey and Virginia, for example, especially since there's probably hundreds of thousands of furloughed or unemployed former federal workers who are in that state who have nothing better to do. But I think the larger problem was that the Republicans we had kind of sucked. So anyway, somebody sent me an email. They said it's the day after the elections and the Dems won everything they wanted. Well, pretty much. Not all, but most. Meanwhile, the Senate still hasn't voted to open the government. Dems still hold the keys to the car and refuse to start the engine. So was it about no kings marches, the elections? What? Your thoughts? Well, my thoughts are pretty simple. I think we had lousy candidates. I think we had the same kind of malaise we get during the midterms. I don't think any of these Republicans were exciting to MAGA people. I don't think any of these Republicans were excited to independents or centrists. There wasn't any strong message. There was no pro-MAGA message. There wasn't any reason. These people just weren't into that. Some of them don't like Trump. Some of them have a history of hating on Trump. And they didn't do well. The Democrats just behaved like Democrats, and their crazy base came out and just not just pushed them over the finish line, but catapulted them. If you heard part of Mamdani's speech in New York, he's already changed his colors. He's a completely different guy now, and he just won the election. He's saying things to people in New York, and they're all applauding. That place is going to be a bigger shithole in a year than it was when he ran. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Virginia is going to go as dark blue as it can, and that's for Virginia to deal with. California has to deal with some court challenges to its redistricting plan. And of course, this all leads to the midterms, which will be incredibly interesting, especially if Republicans don't get off their asses. And as I wrote on Substack yesterday morning, the Senate doesn't blow up the filibuster and just start ramming Trump's agenda down America's throat. Just do it. You're not going to get another chance. And if you don't do it now, I guess that means you didn't want to ever, and we're all going to suffer for it. So we still can take advantage of the lessons of yesterday. And what is that lesson? We need to do a better job of getting people to show up. And it's a midterm election. So we got to work twice as hard. And if you give up, you're going to get what you get. Because remember, you get what you vote for, especially when you don't vote. Not as cheery a message as I'd like to give on a morning update, but grab some coffee and think about it. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.